Royal drama unfolds in the heart of Europe. Speculation surrounds engagement rumors between Danish prince and influencer heiress. A captivating saga is currently captivating high society circles at the core of Europe, as rumors swirl about a potential engagement between a Danish prince, who reportedly relinquished his royal responsibilities, and an heiress hailing from the now-defunct Italian throne. The whispers gain further intrigue due to the rather assertive behavior of the Italian heiress's mother in the presence of European royalty. Determining which revelation is more astounding presents a challenge. Was it Princess Maria Carolina de Bourbon's unconventional choice of athleisure attire as she strolled through the streets of Saint-Tropez, or the assertion that her sister, Princess Maria Chiara, shares a special relationship with the 17-year-old heir to the Danish throne? Speaking to the Italian publication Corriere, Princess Maria Chiara shed light on their connection. "We've known each other since childhood. My father Carlo is the godfather of his younger sister." Yet it was her veiled suggestion that she aspires to meet Queen Margaret that triggered a frenzy of engagement speculations. The possibility of raised eyebrows within Europe's royal residences should come as no surprise. 17-year-old Christian is a part of a notably traditional faction of European monarchy, presided over by the venerable 83-year-old Queen Margrethe. Contrastingly, Princesses Chiara and Carolina belong to a junior branch of the Spanish Bourbons and are unreservedly active on platforms like TikTok. They curate their own YouTube channel where they engage in candid conversations, posing questions like, "Have you ever experienced love?" and "Have you ever been kissed?" While Queen Margaret has been streamlining the Danish royal apparatus, which has included the controversial decision to strip junior family members of their royal titles, Chiara and Carolina, aged 18 and 19 respectively, are under the watchful eye of their formidable matriarch, the flamboyant, mature Princess Camilla. Both Chiara and her sister, Princess Maria Carolina de Bourbon, are no strangers to the limelight. They frequently share photos from glamorous excursions on Instagram and grant revealing interviews to Italian media outlets. Not content with merely featuring alongside her daughters in Instagram snapshots, Princess Camilla also maintains an active presence on the platform. In a recent example, she posted a picture from the renowned Club 55 in Saint-Tropez, where she appeared arm in arm with Prince Michael of Kent. Notably, the princesses were also present, clad in matching blue and pink pajamas. Queen Margaret has ample to contemplate, including an intricate £100 million inheritance case filed against Camilla by her sister, followed by a subsequent fine imposed by the Jersey courts. Camilla refutes any wrongdoing and the legal dispute persists. Turning attention to the young couple, Chiara seems to revel in the public eye, whereas Prince Christian guards his private life closely. He has affirmed his decision not to draw a royal pension upon turning 18, reserving the right to access royal grants solely if his father ascends the throne. His royal duties will remain restricted until he reaches the age of 21. Chiara's affinity for the spotlight and her propensity to flaunt connections is unsurprising, considering her family's showbiz background. As the youngest daughter of Prince Carlo, Duke of Castro, and Princess Camilla, Duchess of Castro, Chiara's parents share a friendship with Christian's parents, Crown Princess Mary and Crown Prince Frederick. They also maintain ties with the scandal-ridden Prince Albert of Monaco and have spent considerable time in Monte Carlo. Prince Carlo lays claim to the now-defunct throne of the former House of Bourbon Two Sicilies, a collateral lineage of the Spanish royal family that governed southern Italy and Sicily during the 18th and 19th centuries. Although Chiara will not inherit these titles, she believes she holds a responsibility to continue her royal family's legacy. She expressed, "I feel a connection to the lands where the Bourbons ruled. During an official trip to Hungary with my parents, I realized the sense of duty. Royal Highness implies being worthy and not letting down those who look up to you. It's a responsibility." Her mother, Princess Camilla, born as Crociani, is the daughter of Italian business magnate Camilla Crociani and former actress turned dancer Edie Vessel. While the Danish royal family has refrained from commenting on the ongoing speculations, Chiara is unabashed about leveraging her connections. She highlighted, the Bourbon family has ties to nearly all European royal families or former rulers. It's like a grand club. She added, King Felipe VI of Spain is my father's cousin, and I share a close bond with the heir, Leonor, who, like me, is fond of sports, particularly women's football. Camilla's relationship with her family contrasts starkly. She has been embroiled in a protracted legal battle with her sister over their inheritance for over a decade. The dispute began when their mother established a trust fund for her daughters, Christiana and Camilla. In 2010, £100 million in investments in art were transferred from the fund to Edie's name, leading Christiana to suspect that her sister was benefiting disproportionately. Legal proceedings were initiated in 2011, alleging efforts to block Christiana's inheritance of the family estate. Princess Camilla has refused to divulge the location of valuables, including a Gauguin painting valued at £49.9 million. Details of the feud emerged when Princess Camilla was instructed to pay a £2 million fine by the royal court in Jersey for disregarding a court order. Her appeal to contest the order has been rejected, compelling her to settle the £2 million fine within 2 months. Failure to comply may result in a 12-month prison term. Princess Camilla has appealed against the fine she received on December 22, arguing that she lacks immediate access to £2 million. She has also requested a suspension of proceedings, known as an application of stay, in connection with the order. However, the court rejected her request, noting that the princess had been aware for some time that a significant fine was a potential outcome. The case remains ongoing. Chiara and her elder sister Maria lead a life of opulence, dividing their time between various luxurious destinations like Italy, Monaco, Paris, and Saint-Tropez. They bask in the sun, flaunt designer brands, and make the most of their family's wealth. The sisters are also actively engaged in charitable endeavors and mingle with Europe's most elite social circles, fluent in English, French, and Italian. They frequently share snapshots of their glamorous lifestyles on Instagram, showcasing their travels to places like Paris, Dubai, and New York. Due to being the younger sibling, Chiara will not inherit her father's title and responsibilities, including his claim to the head of the House of Bourbon Two Sicilies. Instead, these will pass to her older sister Maria Carolina, who is known as the Duchess of Calabria and Palermo. The pair fearlessly exhibit their extravagant way of life, often visiting locations like Trump's Mar-a-Lago complex in Florida. Chiara recently recounted her trip to Denmark to the Italian media. In the latest development, the sisters were spotted shopping in Saint-Tropez. Camilla sported leggings and a crop top, while Chiara opted for a dress. Although Chiara's family lacks official responsibilities, they maintain a high profile and dedicate their time to charity work and advancing the interests of southern Italy. The Royal House of Bourbon Two Sicilies, or Bourbon de Deux Sicilies, traces its roots back to an ancient branch of the Spanish royal family. This lineage ruled over parts of southern Italy for more than a century, from 1734 to 1861. Despite the passage of 150 years, the descendants still bear the family name. The lineage descends from Philippe de Bourbon, Duke of Anjou, who was the grandson of Louis XIV of France. He established the Bourbon dynasty in Spain as Philip V in 1700. In 1759, King Philip's younger grandson became Ferdinand IV and EI of Naples and Sicily, respectively. Their descendants held the joint throne, renamed the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies in 1816, until 1860. The family, led by Francis I at the time, was overthrown in 1860 by Italian General Giuseppe Garibaldi. He proclaimed a dictatorship on behalf of Victor Emmanuel II, the King of Piedmont Sardinia and later King of Italy. The Kingdom of the Two Sicilies and the Kingdom of Sardinia merged into the newly established Kingdom of Italy. Following their deposition, Francis I and his wife lived as guests of the Pope in Rome, where they ran an exile government. They left before Rome was occupied by Italians in 1870 and led an itinerant life, residing in Austria, France, and Bavaria. Francis I passed away in 1894, succeeded by his half-brother Prince Alfonso, and then by his son, Prince Ferdinand Pius, Duke of Calabria. The succession has been a source of dispute since Ferdinand's death in 1960 due to his lack of male heirs. Both his nephew Infante Alfonso, Duke of Calabria, and his brother Prince Ranieri, Duke of Castro, claimed the throne. This feud continues among their descendants today. Chiara and Carolina are the daughters of Prince Carlo, Duke of Castro, who is the grandson of Prince Ranieri. On the opposing side, Prince Pedro, Duke of Calabria, the grandson of Infante Alfonso, makes his claim. Prince Carlo, with only daughters, broke with centuries of male primogeniture and designated his eldest daughter, Carolina, as his successor. In 1998, Prince Carlo married Camilla, whose mother, Edoarda Crociani, also known as Edie Vessel, was an Italian film star. As the head of the House of Bourbon-Two Sicilies, Carlo holds numerous honors, including the Sovereign Knight Grand Cross with Collar of the Order of St. Januarius, and the two Sicilian Sacred Military Constantinian Order of St. George and Order of St. Ferdinand and Merit. According to their official website, Carlo and Camilla are highly active in promoting the cultural, artistic, historical, and spiritual identity of southern Italy. They split their time between residences in Monte Carlo and Paris. Camilla is also deeply involved in charity work, dedicating her time to organizations like the Red Cross, UNICEF, Monaco Against Autism Association, Amicia Sans Frontières, and the Princess Grace of Monaco Foundation. She is an advocate against animal cruelty and leads her own nonprofit, the Camilla of Bourbon Charitable Foundation. This foundation collaborates with the government of Mauritius to preserve wildlife and foster sustainable development. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.